Good afternoon, and welcome to Schoolboy Row Field here in El Dorado as the SouthArk Stars will take on ASU-Mid-South in a three-game set starting today. Only play one game today, a 9-inning game, and we'll play a doubleheader on Saturday at Mid-South to finish off the series. Getting the start here in game one will be Brett Foss, and he'll be tasked with starting the series off on a strong foot. Last two starts he's had, he's found himself in a pitching duel, and we'll see if he can continue his hot streak. And a quick look at the Stars defense. Behind the plate is catcher Gavin Murphy. At third base is Gabe Cooler, Alex Showalter at shortstop, Ian McCubbin at second base, and Bo Cooler at first. And in the outfield from left to right is Ty Simonelli, Kyle Tolley, and Dawson Szymanski. And looks like we are just about set for first pitch as Foss makes his way to the mound to start the game. And first pitch is on the way. First pitch, high, ball one. Fastball inside and runs into the batter. He'll head down to first base. So a runner on first with nobody out to start the game after the hit by pitch. First pitch, high as well, 1-0. And that one drops in for a strike. Even count, one apiece. And a half-hearted swing on the outside slider, 1-2. This one high, popped into shallow center, and it's going to fall in front of Tolley. They're going to throw it to second in time for the force, and it'll be a fielder's choice. So one away, and still a runner on first. Now batting the 3-hole for the Greyhounds. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And that time he gets the outside strike call. He evens it back up at one apiece. Slider fouled straight back. 1-2 now. And the weather today, overcast about 65 degrees, and the wind's blowing from right to left as it stands at about 5 to 6 miles an hour. Slider swing and a miss for strike three. 2 away now here in the top of the first. Pick to first, and no tag by Cooler. Runner will be back safely. High fastball, 1-0. And that's been a pattern here in this first inning, starting out with a high fastball each time. Fastball inside. 2-0. Batter gets out of the way of that one. This one's fought off foul. 2-1 now. So the 2-1 from Foss on the way. And that one's going to be outside and high. 3-1. And that one comes back in on the inside. Runs the count full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3 to end the inning. Foss has 2 strikeouts in the first inning of work. We'll head to the bottom of the first, all tied up at 0. Hang off for the Stars here in the bottom half of the first will be Gabe Kutencooler. And on the mound for the Greyhounds to start off the game will be a lefty, number 23. And unlike the last 2 games against champion, Coach Lester now in the third base coach's box. And this one's fouled off out of play and runs into the shed out in right field. 0-1 count. And breaking ball that time stays up and away to him. Tied up at 1 apiece. And that pitch is going to catch the inside part of the plate for strike, 1-2. And that one bounces towards home plate, and pitcher takes a tumble on the way down. Even count now at 2 apiece. That's something you don't see every day. So the 2-2 pitch. Curveball's given a ride deep to center. It's gone.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Bottle keep popping that water bag.
That one hit Cedar Tree out here in center field. Easily 400 feet. And Cooler gives the Stars a 1-0 lead in the first AB of the game. So Stars are hot. Now batting the second baseman, Ian McCubbin. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Fastball fouled straight back by McCubbin that time. One apiece, still nobody out. This one's fly down to right field, and it's going to be off the base of the wall in right field. McCubbin will have a stand-up double, and he was about 5 feet from having another back-to-back shot. So runner at second now, and now batting the designated hitter, Jacob Ambrose. So Ambrose now steps in. Runner in scoring position for him. First pitch high and away with the fastball, 1-0. Ambrose gives one a ride to right center. Both of the right fielder appears to have settled under it. McCubbin tags from second, and he'll head to third. And he'll move up 90 feet on the flyout. So there'll be a runner at third now with one out. And now batting the right fielder, number 14, Dawson Szymanski. He's batting in the cleanup spot in this one. First pitch high and away with the fastball once again. 1-0 to start the AB. And all three batters so far, the Stars have put good bat on the ball, taking it deep to the outfield every time. And that one gets past the catcher. McCubbin comes from third, and he will be safe as the Stars take a 2-0 lead. So score now 2-0, and a 2-0 count at home plate for Szymanski. This one fouled off down the first base side, out of play, 2-1. Another high and away fastball. Szymanski lays off of that one. 3-1 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball down the middle. Full count now. A payoff pitch to Szymanski coming up. And a swing and a miss for strike three. 2 away now. And now batting the catcher, Gavin Murphy. This one line foul down the third base side. 0-1 to start the count. Curveball that time pops up out of his hand. Tied now, 1-1. Fastball that time bounces towards home plate, and pitcher clearly having some trouble being comfortable on the mound. 2-1 count. This one grounded fair into left field between the third baseman and shortstop, and Murphy will be aboard with a 2-out single. And now batting the center fielder, Kyle Tolley. First pitch, foul tipped and held on by the catcher, 0-1. Fastball inside, got him. He's typically been missing up and away with it to start ABs. That one low and in. Murphy stays put at first base. Even count now, one apiece. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. 1-2 now to Tolley. And a swing and a miss on the fastball away once again. And that'll bring it into the first. Score now 2-0 after a solo shot from Gabe Kutencooler. And we'll be back for the top half of the second. Boss back out on the mound here in the second. And he'll look to put up another 0 in this frame. Had 2 strikeouts last inning. First pitch grounded to the shortstop. Showalter has it. Throw to first is in time. 1 pitch, 1 out to start here in the second. Fastball that time, a little bit outside, I would believe. 1-0. Fastball up, fouled off. Even count now, 1 apiece. Looked like slider that time, popped up a little bit on him. 2-1 the count. Grounded up the middle and into center field. 1-out single. Runner on first with 1 out. And so far, done a good job of getting ground balls in this one. Pitch inside, gets the strike call to start the AB. 0-1. Slider grounded to the shortstop. Showalter throws to second, and McCubbin unable to handle it. Runner takes off for third, and there'll be runners at the corners now with 1 out as McCubbin's unable to handle the feed from Showalter. So a double play still in order up the middle. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Pick to first. Tag not in time as the runner's back safely on a dive. Pitch on the outside, gets the strike call, evens it back up. High fastball laid off, 2-1. Pitch low and away, doesn't get the call either, 3-1. So Foss having to make his way back into the zone now, or risk loading the bases with 1 out. And that'll load up the bases. So force in any bag. Gabe Kutencooler at third, now playing up around the grass. And Bo Kutencooler at first, now playing back. First pitch inside for strike 1. Swing and a miss that time. 0-2. And this could be a big strikeout for Foss and a big step in getting him out of the jam. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And a big time strikeout. Now 2 away with the bases loaded. First pitch, catches his own, 0-1. Jumps out in front of the batter this time. This one's grounded to the third baseman, and Kutencooler steps on third, and that'll end the top half of the second as Foss puts up another 0, and the score's still 2-0 Stars. Hitting off for the Stars in the bottom half of the second will be Ty Simonelli, followed by Bo Kutencooler and Alex Showalter. So 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Stars. First pitch, swing and a miss on the low pitch, 0-1. Simonelli squares around, pulls back, and that'll even the count now, 1 apiece. Be interested to see if he squares around again. And that pitch low and away. Catcher doesn't even bother to handle it. 2-1. Pitch that time is high to Simonelli. 3-1 after going down 0-1 to start the AB. And he works a walk, and he'll be aboard at first base to start the inning. Now batting the first baseman, Bo Kutencooler. Runner on first, nobody out for him. Pick to first, and Simonelli back safely as there's no tag by the first baseman. That pitch low and inside to start the AB to Kutencooler, 1-0. High fastball, following the low pitch, 2-0 now. Pitch in the left-handed batter's box, 3-0. 7 straight balls now from the pitcher. And that'll be ball 8, as there'll be runners at first and second now with nobody out. And now batting the 9-hole and shortstop, Alex Showalter. So Simonelli gets his lead at second base, and it looks like nobody's going to hold him on. As a shortstop and second baseman both playing out. First pitch fouled straight back, 0-1. And again, no middle infielder holding Simonelli at second base. Second baseman clearing out. Simonelli takes off, and he'll be there in plenty of time. Runners at the corners, and even count at 1 apiece at home plate for Showalter. And not sure if Kutencooler missed the steal call on that one, or if Simonelli just thought he had third base. Fastball that time low, crosses shin high, 2-1. And the sun beginning to creep out a little bit here through the clouds. Showalter gives one a ride to center field. It'll be deep enough to score the run. They send Simonelli. And Kutencooler moves up to second base on the sac fly. Score now 3-0. And one away here in the second. And now stepping up, Gabe Kutencooler, top of the order, as his brother gets his lead at second base. Second baseman holding him on now. And he clears out. This one grounded past the shortstop. They're going to send him. Oh, no, they're going to hold him at third base. And Kutencooler is aboard with a single after hitting a home run his last time up. Runners at the corners with one out. That'll bring in Ian McCubbin, the second baseman, in an RBI spot. Would not be surprised to see Gabe Kutencooler take off for second. And McCubbin swinging a miss on that one low. 0-1. McCubbin takes pitch number 2 down the middle for strike 2. And quickly he's found himself in an 0-2 count. Crucial moment here in this half inning. And a balk has been called by the field umpire. And that'll score in the Stars' 4th run. And Gabe Kutencooler will move up to second base. And we're going to have time called by the Greyhounds. So we'll take a break and be right back. McCubbin takes off for third. Kutencooler took off for third, and the throw got past the third baseman. He's going to come in to score the Stars' 5th run. Pitch outside that time to McCubbin. 1-2. Nobody on. And one out here in the bottom half of the second. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll be the second out here. Now batting the designated hitter, Jacob Ambrose. First pitch, low and in, 1-0. Fastball that time up and away. 2-0 count now to Ambrose. Another pitch outside to him. 3-0 count on 3 straight pitches. And that will be ball 4. Ambrose aboard with a 2-out walk. And now batting the right fielder, Dawson Szymanski. He struck out his last time up after working his way into a full count. First pitch, swing and miss on a high fastball, 0-1. And we're going to have time called. So an offensive timeout for the Stars as Coach Lester meets with Szymanski. Ready to resume play. An 0-1 count, and Ambry's at first base with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the curveball, low and away. And quickly an 0-2 count for him. And a fastball down the middle for strike 3, swing and a miss. At the end of 2, the score is now 5-0 Stars. Now here at the top of the third, Foss back on the mound. And so far, gotten 5 runs of support to work with as he's put up back-to-back zeros as that first pitch is outside, ball 1. And swing and a miss on that one. Up and away, evens the count at 1 apiece. Slider outside that time, 2-1, as he doesn't get the chase. Another pitch, this time low and away, 3-1. And that will be ball 4 to start the third. Runner on first with nobody out following the walk. First pitch outside once again, 1-0. Fastball outside, and no swing on it, 2-0. Sliders popped up, believe Cooler calling for it. And it's going to drop in the infield. And throw to second is going to get the out. So one away. Yeah, first pitch catches the inside part of the zone. 0-1. Slider swing. It's down in shallow right field. Runner around second, heads for third. The throw from Szymanski will not be in time. And there'll be runners at the corners with one away. Runners at the corners, one out. And we'll see if Foss can get out of this jam as well. This one lined up the middle. Second baseman has it. Flipped to first. And the double play gets him out of the jam once again. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Score still 5-0 Stars. Due up for the Stars here in this half inning will be the 5, 6, and 7. It'll be Murphy, Tolley, and Simonelli. So Murphy steps in. He'll lead things off here in the third. Swing and a miss on the outside fastball. 0-1. This one bounces towards home plate. Even count, one apiece. Another pitch outside, that time to Murphy. 2-1 as he's able to lay off of it. Fastball high and away. 3-1. It looks like a little bit of movement in the Greyhounds bullpen. They've got a righty loosening up. Swing and a miss on changeup, low and away. Runs account full, 3-2. Murphy pops one up into shallow center. Center fielder calls for it, and he'll make the grab for the first out. Now batting the center fielder, Kyle Tolley. And first pitch curveball that time from the lefty lands high, 1-0. High fastball, 2-0. Another high fastball, 3-0. And Tolley swings on that one, 3-1. And that one's going to be low and in for ball 4. And Tolley will be aboard with a 1-out walk. Now bring in the left fielder, Ty Simonelli. And Simonelli, he had a walk his last time up. And we'll see if Tolley wants to run the bases. And pick move to first. Tolley's back safely on a dive. And with a lefty on the mound, it's going to be more difficult for him to get off of first base. Once he gets to second, I think third base would be a freebie at that point. 1-0 count to Simonelli. Simonelli pops one up and out of play on the third base side, right behind the dugout. Even count, 1 apiece. Sorry. Tolley takes off, high fastball. Tolley gets into second base and came off of it briefly, but there was no tag. 2-1 count to Simonelli. It's Tolley now at second base. Shortstop's going to be holding him on here. And looked like curveball that time drops in a little too high and away. 3-1. Tolley takes off for third. Throw to first, not in time. And Tolley takes third base, and Simonelli heads down to first. There'll be runners at the corners with 1 out. And now batting's the first baseman, Bo Kutencooler. Catcher giving signals to the infield. Kutencooler steps in the pitch. High fastball to start the AB, 1-0. And that one finds a zone, evens it back up at 1 apiece. Pitch low and away to Kutencooler that time, 2-1. Simonelli takes off on the curveball, and he'll have second base. 3-1 count for Cooler, and runners at second and third with one out. So another ball, he'll load up the bases. And if not, Cooler could probably drive in one or two runs. And that'll be ball 4 outside. Bases loaded now for the 9-hole, Alex Showalter. And it looks like the Greyhounds going to have their pitcher that's been loosening up head over to the bullpen mound. First pitch inside, gets past him. Tolley heads home. Tolley's going to score. And Simonelli and Cooler both move up. And it looked like the catcher tossed the ball at Showalter. And there's not gonna be an interference call because Showalter just moved out of the way, but still. So score's now 6-0 Stars. High pitch. 2-0 count for Showalter. High fastball once again, 3-0. And that'll be ball 4. It's 4 straight pitches. And now the top of the order as Gabe Cooler comes in. And we're going to have time called as Greyhounds coach heads out to the mound. So we'll take a break and be right back. So the pitcher for the Greyhounds will stay in the game. And top of the order, Gabe Cooler steps in with the bases loaded and one out. First pitch is high, 1-0. And number 25 for the Greyhounds, a right-hander warming up now on the bullpen mound. That pitch low and in. Runners will stay where they are, 2-0. And a swing and a miss on the high fastball. Chest high, 2-1. This one fouled off. Even count now, 2-2. And a big spot. Bases loaded with one out. Stars could really take advantage of this opportunity. This one's flied out into center field. Center fielder calls for it. He'll have it. They're going to test him at home plate. Simonelli heads home. And the sac fly will do its job. 2 away now. And Stars now up 7-0. However, runners at first and second stayed where they were. So Cooler's at second. Bo Cooler, that is. And Alex Showalter at first. And now batting is Ian McCubbin, the second baseman. And backdoor breaking ball doesn't get the call. 1-0. McCubbin swings on that one low. Even count, one apiece. And that pitch gets the outside strike call. 1-2 for McCubbin with 2 away. And we'll see if he keeps it going. Jacob Ambry's on the on deck circle. That pitch high and in to him. 2-2. This one grounded to the shortstop. It's off his glove, and everybody will move up. A tough play in the 6-hole for him, and unable to come up with it cleanly. So that'll load up the bases. 2 away, and now batting Jacob Ambrose. Ambrose steps in now. The first pitch on the way. Fastball high and up, 1-0. Ambrose pops one up on the infield. First baseman appears to have settled under it. And second baseman calls him off. He'll make the grab for the final out. We'll head to the top half of the fourth. Stars now leading 7-0. Welcome back for the top half of the fourth. Foss back out on the mound. So far able to escape 2 jams in the second and third inning. And he'll start the AB off here in the fourth with a high fastball for a strike, 0-1. Able to get a double play last inning to get out of it. And the inning before that got a crucial strikeout. Even count, 1 apiece at home plate. And got 2 more runs that last inning on offense. This one's fouled off. 1-2 now for Foss. And after going high and in, wouldn't be surprised if he tried to get him chasing low and away. There it is. And foul tip. And Murphy unable to handle it. Still a 1-2 count. This one grounded to the second baseman. McCubbin has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out here in the fourth inning. And a reminder, this game will be a 9-inning game. So we'll see how deep into the game Foss can work. Pitch is inside, 1-0. Batter gets out of the way of it just barely. Slider away, doesn't get the call, 2-0. Pitch high that time now, 3-0. And we'll see if Foss can reestablish himself in the strike zone after 3 straight balls. And that one will be high for ball 4. So 1 out walk here in the fourth inning. First pitch is high, 1-0. Fastball foul tipped. Looks like it probably got a piece of Murphy behind home plate. 1-1 count. Looks like he's motioning that it tipped off his gear. Set to resume play. The 1-1 from Foss on the way. Slider gets past Murphy. Runner will move up to second base. So double play no longer in effect. 2-1 count at home plate. Slider that time catches the outside corner. Evens back up at 2 apiece. And that one just barely foul tipped back to the backstop. Still a 2-2 count. Sixth pitch of the AB coming up. Fastball fouled off down the first base side. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 away now. Two away now here in the top of the fourth, following the strikeout. Pick to second base, and he'll be safe as he dives back to second base. Throw is right on the money, and McCubbin got there just in time. First pitch inside for strike 1. Change up that time from Foss, swing and a miss. 0-2. Slider low and away. Murphy gloves it. 1-2 count, as that saves the runner from moving over to third. And that one runs in and hits the batter in the helmet, and he appears to be fine. Yeah, he appears to be fine, making his way over to first base. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. First pitch catches the outside part of the zone. 0-1. This one's lined into center field. Tolly chasing after it. He'll make the grab on the run, and that'll bring it into the top of the fourth. Foss puts up 4 straight zeros to start the ball game. So we'll head to the bottom half and see if the Stars can extend their lead once again. They've scored at least 2 runs in each inning so far. We'll see if they can keep that streak going. Leading off for the Stars will be number 14, Dawson Szymanski. First pitch is outside to start the AB, 1-0. Due up for the Stars is 4, 5, and 6. As Murphy waits in the on deck circle. Another pitch low and away that time. 2-0. And Tolly in the hole. And Szymanski wears one off the shoulder. He'll head down to first base with a hit by pitch. Now batting Gavin Murphy. Runner on first. Szymanski takes off. Throw down to second is offline. Szymanski has himself a stolen base. 1-0 count for Murphy. Curveball that time drops in for a strike on the inside part. Even count, 1 apiece. Curveball that time pops up out of the glove. 2-1. Pick to second. No tag, and Szymanski's back safely. Murphy fouls a fastball back off the backstop. Even count, 2-2. Curveball low and away that time to Murphy. Runs the count full, 3-2. So payoff pitch now. Second baseman holding Szymanski. He clears out. This one grounded off the pitcher's thigh. And throw to first is not in time. And Murphy will be aboard with a single. Szymanski stays put at second base. And they're going to check the pitcher. One hopped in and then hit off his thigh, I believe. Maybe it might have ricocheted off his heart. We'll take a break and be right back. And welcome back here in the bottom half of the fourth. New pitcher on the mound for the Greyhounds. And now batting Kyle Tolley. First pitch is high and in, ball one. And I believe that last ground ball to the pitcher hit off his arm. Tolley grounds one at the third baseman. He has it. They'll tag Szymanski. And Tolley will reach first on the fielder's choice. One away. Now batting the left fielder, Ty Simonelli. So Simonelli will step in. Shortstop holding at second base. Clears out. Curveball down the middle for strike one. 0-1 count to Simonelli. That one past the catcher. Both runners will advance. And they're going to say Simonelli went around for strike two. Shortstop now playing, or infield now playing on the grass. Curveball that time pops up. 1-2. Fastball that time is flied out into center field. Center fielder has room for it. He makes the grab, and they're going to try and catch Tolley at third, but a run will come in to score on the sac fly. So runner on third now with 2 outs, and now batting the first baseman, Bo Kutencooler. See if Kutencooler can keep things going. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball away. 0-1. Curveball that time off the tip of the bat. 0-2 now. This one foul tipped, and it's going to roll foul down the first base side. Still at 0-2 count. He's seen 3 back-to-back-to-back breaking balls. Yet to see a fastball here in this AB form. And learns his lesson that time, lays off the breaking ball away. 1-2. You like changeup that time, stays outside. 2-2. Trying to get him to chase. Another breaking ball low and away. This one bounces towards home plate. Payoff pitch, 3-2 coming up. And now Kutencooler likely to see, well, you would think likely to see fastball in the zone here. Breaking ball away. That'll be ball 4. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now bring in Alex Showalter. So Showalter steps in now, 2 outs. Tolley at third base, Cooler at first. First pitch fastball high to him, 1-0. That one catches the zone knee high for strike one. Even count. Showalter gives one a ride deep to left. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a home run for Alex Showalter.
I got a whole lot of money.
A three-run shot gives the Stars an 11-0 lead here in the fourth inning.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And that one cleared the fence by about 25 feet. Landed on top of the old batting turtle cage that we got here. Now batting Gabe Cooler, top of the order for the Stars. Coming up. Two-way here in the fourth inning, too. And that one's going to run off of his helmet. And the umpire giving warnings to both sides. He missed with his off speed, so I wouldn't necessarily think that warrants an actual warning. So anyway, both teams have been given an official warning. Now batting Ian McCubbin. And swinging a miss at the ball in the dirt. 0-1. Cooler at first base with 2 outs. This one grounded up the middle, past the shortstop into center field. Cooler rounds second, heads for third, throws offline. And Cooler is safe at third. McCubbin rounds first, heads for second. And he'll be aboard with a double. Now batting Jacob Ambrose. First pitch changeup catches the outside part of the zone. 0-1. Slider low and away, and runners will stay put where they are. 1-1. Pitch high and in that time gets the strike call. 1-2 the count to Ambrose. Greyhounds 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Breaking ball low and away, even once again at 2 apiece. Ambrose fights one off the handle into shallow center. Shortstop makes the grab, and a brief collision between the shortstop and second baseman. And that'll bring it into the fourth, but not before the Stars take an 11-0 lead following the 3-run home run from Alex Showalter. And coming out of the bullpen for the Stars will be Will Turner. He'll be coming in for Foss here in the top of the fifth. So we'll take a quick break while he warms up, and we'll be back. Now pitching for the Stars, number 18, Will Turner. He'll come out of the pen in relief for Foss. Foss went 4 innings of work, giving up no runs, 2 hits, and 4 strikeouts. Turner set to deliver and catches the upper zone 0-1. I do believe the top of the order is up for the Greyhounds. This one to the center fielder. Tolley makes the grab for the first out. One away here in the top half of the fifth. And a reminder, since this is a 9-inning game, the run rule cannot be invoked until the 7th inning. And runner will reach that time on a high chopper to third base. Not really a whole lot Cooler could have done with it. First pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. Fastball foul tipped and back to the backstop, 0-2. And Turner doing a good job out of the bullpen of attacking hitters as he finds himself in a quick 0-2 count here. Double play in order with the runner on first. And another pitch fouled off, out of play. Still 0-2. This one fouled off the batter. 4 straight strikes for Turner in this AB. And we'll see if he can put him away. Pick to first. And runner will be back safely on a dive at first base. 1 away. And another pitcher warming up for the Greyhounds. A right-hander. Curveball grounded foul. Fights another pitch off. Pick to first. Not going to have him again as a tag from Cooler just late. And it looked like he tagged him while he was still diving towards the bag, but must have had a hand on it at some point. Another pick to first. Same result. Curveball flied out in shallow right field. Szymanski has it, and no runner advancing. They'll be 2 away now. Another pick to first. Tag not in time. Pick to first, and runners back safely again on a dive. Starting to think Turner might like him over there. This one grounded over to the third base side. Shortstop has it. Throw to first off his back foot is not in time. So there'll be runners at first and second. And I think Showalter would have liked to throw it just a second because of how close it would have been. But doesn't look like McCubbin was covering the bag. So runners at first and second, 2 out. First pitch curveball doesn't get the call outside, 1-0. And so far, not a whole lot of solid contact off of Turner in this half inning, which is a promising sign. And they're going to pick off the second. No tag from McCubbin. Fastball knee high and going to be called low. 2-0. Pick to second again. And runners back safely standing up. Runner takes off. Well, he fakes it. Curveball that time, I believe, is going to be called low again. 3-0. Fastball down the middle for strike one. 3-1 count now for Turner. Swinging a foul tip. And I believe they're going to say that it was in play. Home plate umpire says that it was in play. The batter thought it was a foul ball. And I believe that'll bring it into the 5th inning, or top of the 5th at least. The head coach for Mid-South having a word with the home plate umpire. And looks like it's going to stand. And now he's walking over to the field umpire behind first base. And it looks like the decision's basically been made. So not really a whole lot he can do about it now from the looks of it. New pitcher for the Greyhounds coming up, number 22. Another right-hander. And we'll be back shortly for the bottom. Leading off for the Stars in this half inning will be Dawson Szymanski. 4, 5, and 6 due up. This one grounded foul down the third base side. 0-1. Another pitch fouled back by Szymanski. Quickly an 0-2 count. Curveball that time. High. 1-2. Fastball that time line into left center. And it's going to be off the netting in left center. Szymanski rounds first, heads for second. And he'll have a stand-up double to lead off things in the bottom half of the fifth. Guys, y'all need to be thankful this net's here.
Oh yeah, it'd be bad.
And it looks like a pinch runner coming in for Szymanski, number 32, Tanner Powell. He's checking into the game at second base. So he'll likely be taking over things in right field. Now batting the catcher, Gavin Murphy. Nobody out. First pitch changeup. Catches the inside corner, 0-1. I pitched that time to Murphy. Even count, one apiece. Another high fastball that time to Murphy. 2-1. Nobody holding Powell. Curveball grounded. I believe it's going to be in play. Bounces away from the pitcher. And they're going to say that it was in play as well. So they'll be runners at the corners now. And interesting call. But now batting the center fielder, Kyle Tolley. Runners at the corners with nobody out here in the bottom half of the fifth. First pitch, low and away, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the high pitch that time. Even count, one apiece. Curveball gets the outside strike call. 1-2. Curveball that time is popped up and out of play on the first base side. Things will stay where they are. Fastball low and away to Tolley that time. Evens the count back up at 2-all. Curveball in the dirt that time. Tolley lays off of it. Full count now, 3-2. This one grounded over to the second baseman. Throw to second is in time. And a run will come in to score as well, following the fielder's choice. Stars now lead 12-0. There'll be a runner up first with one out. Now batting Ty Simonelli, left fielder. First pitch is popped up and out of play on the third base side. Runner takes off and a ground ball fouled down the first baseline. 0-2 count for him now. This one grounded back up the middle. Pitcher gloved it, and he'll flip it to first for the out. 2 away now, and now at second base is Kyle Tolley. And a batter coming off the bench, I believe Justin Szymanski checking in for Bo Kutenkooler at first base. Szymanski had a 3-run shot Tuesday to finish off game 2 against Champion Christian. And first pitch curveball runs in and hits him. He'll head down to first base. And now batting Alex Showalter. Showalter had a 3-run shot his last time up. And first pitch knee high for strike one to start the AB. See if Showalter can move things around to where the top of the order can come up this half inning. Tolly takes off. Showalter swings. It's up the middle into shallow center. Tolly's going to score from second base. And it'll be an RBI single for Showalter. Stars lead 13-0. And there'll still be 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Now batting Gabe Kutencooler. So we'll see what Gabe Kutencooler can do now. 2 outs. First pitch curveball, giving a ride deep to right center. And it's going to be off the fence in right center field. It's rattling around. And Kutencooler has a 2 RBI double. So the half inning will continue as Kutencooler puts the Stars up by 15. And it looks like we have another pinch hitter coming in. Number 13, Chase Irby. He'll be batting for number 20, Ian McCubbin at second base. Irby swings on the first pitch, shallow center field, and it's going to land as nobody's able to get to it in the Bermuda Triangle. And it'll be an RBI single as well. Bless me. Score is 16-0, and we'll have a pinch hitter now for the designated hitter. Number 7, Al Gatson. He'll be hitting for Jacob Ambrose as a designated hitter. Runner at first with 2 outs. And first pitch that time is low and inside to Gatson, 1-0. Gatson had to clear out his back pocket. He had a game ball. Likely going to try and use it to try and confuse the umpire on a close play if he got the chance. Pitch low and away that time, 2-0. Curveball, low and away, gets a strike call. 2-1. It looks like that outside corner is now going to be a little bit bigger for a strike. Fastball fouled off, out of play. Even count now at 2 apiece. Curveball rolled over, fouled on the third baseline. So he'll live to see another pitch. Curveball that time fought off the hands and popped up to the pitcher. And mercifully, that will bring it into the bottom half of the 5th. Score is now 16-0 Stars. And we'll be right back for the top half of the 6th. Welcome back for the top half of the sixth. First pitch from Turner, fastball right down the middle, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, low and in, 0-2. Fastball high and in that time from Turner. 1-2 count. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Man, that's just not fair. That'll be the first out here in the sixth inning. First pitch for a strike, 0-1. And good to see after the long inning, Turner able to come back and fire strikes, as that one's foul tip and catches a piece of the umpire as he went down to one knee briefly. 0-2 count for Turner. And the home plate umpire having a word with Coach Lester in the third base side. I'm not sure what about. Swing and a miss for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the half inning. And they'll be two away. Batter squares around down the third baseline. And it rolls foul as Cooler lets cooler heads prevail. 0-1 count. And that's one of the advantages of playing at your home field. You know how it's going to roll down the line. So the 0-1 from Turner. We'll see if they want to lay one down again. Swing and a miss at the low pitch. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts. And I do believe that's an immaculate inning for Will Turner. 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts. We'll head to the bottom half of the sixth. 16-0 Stars. Leading off for the Stars will be the right fielder Tanner Powell. He came in last inning as a base runner for Dawson Szymanski. Powell gives one right deep to center field, and he has a solo
I
shot to
got
lead
a
things
whole
off here
lot
in the
of
sixth
money.
inning.
Y'all it for me. Bottle
And
keep
he'll
popping
touch
that
a
water
ball
back. Jacket.
as he gives the Stars a 17-0 lead.
It's a party.
And now batting for the Stars will be Gavin Murphy, the catcher. And first pitch bounces towards home plate. I believe a curveball that time, 1-0. Murphy fights one off. It's foul out of play on the first base side. 1-1. And time is called. Pitcher wants a new baseball. Yeah. Hey, so it's on the other side of the cedar, like midway between this tree and that set of trees right there. And it's probably pretty close to that tree back there. No, not the pine tree, the one next to it on the right. That's probably as close as you're going to get. All right. So 3-1 count with nobody out for Murphy. He grounds one back to the pitcher, and the pitcher will flip it to first for the out. One away. Now batting number 22, Kyle Tolley. And first pitch bounces to home plate, 1-0. Fastball that time up and in, and Tolley gets out of the way of it, 2-0. And if anybody on this Stars team has earned the right to duck their head out of the way of a fastball, it's Tolley. In the series against Rich Mountain last week, he wore one off the helmet and more correctly off the face. Oh my gosh. No.
I got a whole lot of money.
That's a case of mistaken location as Tolley drives one at least 800 feet down the line. And it cleared that just cleared the creek out here. And Tolley gives the Stars a 18-run lead, and that home run will account for the 15th hit of the game. And nobody in the Stars dugout wants to celebrate with him. Now batting number 27, Cade Rohde. Pitch is inside, 1-0. Fastball that time, high and away, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the high and away fastball. 2-1.
Got again real quick.
Say what? Three and one count for Rhodey. And Rhodey works a walk. There'll be a runner on first now with one out. And now batting Justin Szymanski. Szymanski pops one up high to the third base side. Third baseman in foul territory. Shortstop makes the play for the second out. So 2 away now. And now batting will be Alex Showalter with a runner on first. And first pitch to Showalter bounces 1-0. And the wind now blowing straight out to center field. Still only at about 5 miles an hour. And that one bounced literally halfway between the home plate and the pitching mound. 2-0 count, and Rhodey moves up to second base. Pitch high and into Showalter. 3-0 count. And fastball that time right down the middle for strike. 3-1 count for Showalter. Showalter gives one another ride deep to left center field. It's off the fence. Rhodey's going to score. Showalter heads into second base. And he has an RBI double with 2 outs. $19 to nothing Stars. Now batting the top of the order, Gabe Kutencooler. First pitch high and inside, 1-0. And Kutencooler's last appearance, he wore a pitch off the helmet. And warnings were issued to both dugouts. We'll see if he can keep it going. This one fouled off, out of play on the first base side. Even count, 1 apiece. Austin, I'd say you have a better chance of finding KT's home run over there.
Yeah, did it clear the water?
I'm pretty sure it did. That thing was at least 400. It was on the other side of the scoreboard. Yeah, but it's probably on the other side of the water. This one lined back up the middle, off the pitcher again. And Coot Cooler aboard with a single. And the pitcher appears to be unfazed. But we're going to have time called to check on him, so we'll take a break and be right back. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change again for the Greyhounds. So it's going to be another break while they warm up a pitcher, and we'll be right back. And welcome back for the bottom half of the sixth. First pitch to Irby is curveball high and in, 1-0. High fastball gets the strike call. Even count, 1-1. And Irby had an RBI his last time up. And he's in the same spot now as a curveball that time. High and in, 2-1. Irby flies one out into shallow right field, and everybody's running for it, and it's going to fall. And I believe it is going to be fair for an RBI. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. Well, nobody said anything, so a 2-2 count now for Irby with 2 away, runners at the corners. And another curveball outside. Full count now, 3-2. Curveball fouled off by Irby that time. And looks like the foul ball also ricocheted off the catcher's thigh as he takes a quick break to gather himself. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. The score now 19-0 Stars as we head to the top half of the 7th. And since this will be a 9-inning game, if the Stars can hold them to less than 10 runs, the game will be over. And it looks like Will Turner will be back out on the mound to finish things off. So we'll take a break and be right back. Will Turner set to deliver. First pitch strike, 0-1. And I do believe there's been no other substitutions as Turner gets a swing and a miss that time, 0-2. And Turner had an immaculate inning his last time up with 3 strikeouts. And this one's lined foul, out of play. Still a 0-2 count. And the backdoor breaking ball swung on, fouled off. Fastball grounded to the shortstop, and it's off Showalter's glove. Throw to first is still in time for the out. One away. And first pitch is low, 1-0. Another pitch low and away. 2-0 the count now from Turner. This one lined at the second baseman. Irby has it. And the throw to first is in time. And you can hear the Stars dugout giving Irby just the biggest standing ovation for making that play. So 2 away now, and the Stars 1 out away from the end of the ball game. As first pitch is low, ball 1. And pitch that time is inside, 2-0. And I'd like to take this time to thank my family who's watching the live stream right now. You've certainly picked the most entertaining game to stream. Swing and a miss at the low pitch, 2-1. Curveball is lined out into left field. Brody ranging back, makes the grab, and that's the ball game. Your final score is SouthArk 19, Mid-South 0. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back Saturday for a doubleheader at Mid-South in Memphis, where the Stars will go for the sweep. And your player of the game will be Gabe Kutencooler. He's 4 for 4 with a hit by pitch, a home run to start the ball game, and really could have went to anybody on the offense the way that the Stars offense was rolling today. But we'd like to thank you for joining us and encourage you to join in Saturday for the doubleheader.